Now that you have signed up for AdMob and prepared for the project, let's create one. In this lesson, I will create the UI for your AdMob enabled project. Let's get into the code. Okay, now that we have all the ad UIDs and the app ID already set up, and of course the Google service info.plist file is downloaded, let's create a new project and set up the UI for our example one. Okay, first up, let me just create a new folder called Learn Smart AdMob. Okay, next up, just fire up Xcode. Okay, and then this will be shown on my secondary camera, but go ahead and go File, New, and Project. So File, New, Project. And then, okay, let me just drag this out. And then just select a single view application. I will show you how to set up a game, a SpriteKit game later on in the course. So just select single view application and then just click on next. Give it a name. So remember the bundle ID needs to be com.redeveloper. And here we go, smart learn, sorry about that, learn smart AdMob. Okay, let me just double check that. You see com.redeveloper learn smart AdMob. And if you want, just copy it out and then just add it here. And of course, delete this one. Okay, select Swift and device universal. Then click on next. Great. Let's select our desktop folder that we have just created, Learn Smart AdMob. And we will not create a Git repository for now. Okay, create. And we have created our sample, our test project that we will learn how to add Smart AdMob into your own projects. So we are going to add 5 buttons, and that is to show an interstitial ad, and then to show a reward-based video ad, and then we will add a button called No Ads button, because in some, or maybe in all apps, there are some ads, and if you have the No Ads in-app purchase set up into your ad, then you need to know how to disable all the ads in your app. And next up, we will have 2 more buttons that will disregard this no ads command or maybe property. And this occurs when, let's say, you have a button in your app that gives coins to the user if they watch some video ads, or maybe just an interstitial. So we have 2 more buttons, show and always show interstitial ad, and an always show reward-based video ad. So let's go ahead and add those buttons into our app. Open up the main storyboard and just drag a new button here. Let's see, let me just scroll it up so you may see it. Maybe you will not, but I will, under the filter, I'll just type in button. And here we go. Just drag and drop a button here. Let me just center it. And now we have some auto layout to it. Better yet, I will just move my head there. Okay, here we go. Select horizontal in container and vertical in container, and add these 2 constraints. Okay, now let's just change the title of it to show interstitial ad. Okay. Next up, let's change the font style to, let's say, bold. Great. And that's it. Next up, we have the show reward based video ad. So let's drag another button down below here. Let's set it up to horizontal in container, add this constraint. And next up, we will add a new top constraint. Let's leave it to 8 and the height to be 30. Add these two constraints too by clicking on this add two constraints button. And of course, we will change the name to show reward based video. Let's capitalize that. Video. Great. And of course, let's change it to the style to be bold. And that's it. Okay, now let's add a remove ads button. Drag and drop it here. Okay. Yeah. Let's center it horizontally and add some more constraints like we did with the reward video ad. Okay. Now let's name it, yeah, remove ads. And set the color to this red one and the font style to be regular. No, bold, just like the other ones. And of course, hit return in the title field. So the changes should take effect. Okay, next up we have an always show interstitial ad. Let's constrain it as usual. Okay, height 30, add two constraints. Now we'll add this, the title to be always show interstitial ad. Okay, now for the first button to show interstitial ad, this command, this function will usually not be added to a button. This will be called when a new view controller is shown or a new scene in a SpriteKit game is shown. So this will usually not be called on a button. But this always show interstitial ad and the next one always show reward video ad call will most probably, well, I'm 100% sure that it will be called and it needs to be called on a button, on a touch of a button. Okay, and that's enough of that rambling. I'm sure you understand by now. Okay, let's select the font style to be bold again. Click on done and the text color to this green color. Okay. And finally, we add the always show reward based video ad. Let's name it always. Nope. Just a second there. Let's just constrain it as usual. Okay, and now let's add the name. Always show rewarded base there, reward based video ad. Cool. Let's just change the style of it and the color. Okay, one last thing we need to do is link these buttons into our view controller. So let me just click on this one. And as you can see, the view controller popped up. And now let's just drag it out here. Show interstitial ad, click on that. And whether you right click or control click, I prefer right-clicking on it and just dragging this one out here. Let's name it Show Interstate. Show interstitial ad. Yep, that's correct. Let's connect it. Oh, not an outlet. Sorry about that. I always get into this mistake, so I copied it. And if you get into this mistake, go ahead, let's undo it. So how to do that? Because we already set an IB outlet. So select your button, go to here, let me down. Okay, and here you have a referencing outlet. You have deleted it in the view controller, but the referencing outlet still exists. So let's delete that too. Okay, great. Now let's do it again. Right click, drag it out here, paste it in there, and for the connection, select action, and then just connect it. Cool. And now let's do it for the reward-based video ad, for the show reward-based video ad. So show reward-based video ad. Of course, the connection should be action. Connect it. Okay. Now for the remove ads, right click on it, drag it out. So remove ads. Again, set the connection to be an action and connect. Next up is the always show interstitial ad. Always show ad. Okay. Connect it out. And then the always show reward-based video ad, of course. Always show reward-based video ad. And we have connected our buttons to the view controller. Okay, let me just show you how is that. Okay, let me just double check here my secondary screen if we have anything to do now. Nope, that's it. We have created the UI and connected all the buttons to the view controller.